We'll kind of talk about a few things, details later after we get rid of our guests if they want to. I know it's busy there. But this, like I said, this is just our end of the year call. Super fun, just kind of talking about what we've done, where we're going. There's not two better people that can do that for us. We've got our global sales director here, Milo, and I'm going to have him take a few minutes, kind of talk about where we've been this last year, where he sees us heading, and then Tom will come in and tell us some good things he's got planned for us as well. So it's a busy time for us at Sisel, so lots of good stuff to talk about. So Milo, if you want to take it over, go right ahead.
People absolutely, and thank you so much, Leisel, for asking me to be on this call, and thank you guys for this amazing year. This year of 2023 has been seriously life-changing for Sisel and for everyone. We've seen the progress that everybody is making, not just out in the field, also here internally as well as a Sisel team. We are unified. We're working together. Every single department here is working at the same time to make sure that you guys are taken care of. I know that Leisel has been doing an amazing job with Australia and the shipping, and we're working with operations doing an amazing job as well. So we're trying to make sure that you guys are taken care of, no matter where in the world you guys are. I had the opportunity of traveling to Europe in September, I believe, and no matter where you're at, it is something super amazing that if you're in Australia, or you go to meetings in Pennsylvania, or you go to meetings in Latvia or Italy, the Mower mission is the same mission everywhere you go. You hear the testimonials of people around the world with the same passion that when you hear it in your local town. The mission is worldwide, obviously, and we're working towards expanding. This next year of 2024, we have amazing things coming up for you guys. We'll be traveling and meeting you guys in a personal level. One of the things that I love about Sisel is that we build relationships, long-lasting relationships, not just a business relationship as, okay, we're going to help you build your business, but it's more than that. You know, when Tom travels, or Leisel, or myself, or anybody in corporate travels, we actually like to get to know people. And I think that's the difference between us and other companies, that we don't have that corporate and distributor relationship. It's more of a family. And it's kind of corny to say, but once you actually live it, and go and meet people without even, I remember going to Latvia. I don't speak the language, obviously, but the way that they received me and received the mission is amazing. You know, it's just like a family you never met. So 2023 was a record-setting year for everybody, and we're super grateful. I'm super grateful to be part of this great family. And in 2024, like I was saying earlier, the things that we have planned, the systems, the products, the events, the tours, everything is going to be better. And we appreciate the communication and the trust that you guys have in Sisel and in us to help you build your business. So I'm looking forward to hopefully one of these days go and meet you guys in person and do some trainings, and hopefully we can get some of you guys to come to Mower Mountain this next year. It's going to be amazing. And just to hear the latest and greatest in person from the Mower family. So thank you so much for all you do. Thank you for your trust. Thank you for all your hard work. We're eternally grateful for you guys. We love you. And back to you.
Thank you. And I told them this last call I was on that Genevieve had said she'd gone to Mower Mountain. She won it years ago, like right at the beginning. And I didn't even know that. But as I was going through some of my old pictures last week, up popped one of me and Genevieve at Mower Mountain. I was like, so cool. I mean, she's on the council now, and who would have known all these years later, she's on the council, and I've got that picture. So it's very cool. And Mower Mountain is such a great place to be, great place to go. Genevieve will tell you about that experience, and it was awesome. So we are lucky to have our CEO and president here with us. He is hardly able to find a word for me that's nothing but he can't be serious at all, and you guys know that, but I know you guys love that too. I know you guys loved that when Dad was on these calls as well, and the tradition carries on. So with that, I'm going to invite him to be on the call next.
Leisel, thank you. And Merry Christmas to everyone. And someone early on said, the last call of the year. But this is when we really, we want to finish out in a big way. And I want to bring up one thing. Milo hit something, right on the head. It is about relationships. This is a relationship business. We had a meeting a couple of days ago, and that was the big thing we talked about. It's a strategy meeting for next year, the next 2-3 years. And we have growth like nobody else here in the Mecca of MLM, Utah, is experiencing. Everyone's going down, and we all came to the common thought of it's relationship built. It's about us talking to you, you talking to us. Milo's thrilled to be part of this family. I am too, because we get so much more out of it. What makes it over the top is we couple that with a compensation plan fueled by products that the world's never seen before. And boy, I'll tell you what, you want to talk about a 1, 2, 3 punch. Relationships, friendships, dynamic compensation, and then we research, manufacture, distribute our own unique formulations that are all based on science, not just what's the flavor of the month, strawberry. No, we're not looking for that. We look into things, now we're into animal health, and and it's all driven by results and hard science. And so I told Leisel a few weeks ago, and she reminded me of this, you're the one who wanted to get on the last call. And I did, because I want to congratulate everybody. We're having growth. Leisel's put through some dynamic programs with the freight reductions and free freight and things to make us, have a OTG, like we're in country feel in pricing, everything, but not the overhead to where we can still have the biggest payout and compensation of anybody in the industry. And so there's a lot to be thankful for, but wow, 2024 is just around the corner. And we had a strategy meeting because we're planning on that. And you too should be planning on next year. And we're going to have a really dynamic call on the 8th of January. And we're going to talk about the year plans, the new theme, new contests. We have more new products that are coming out. I hope that everyone took advantage of the Joy and Comfort catalog that we had. We had hot chocolate. Milo was reading text from Germany to us the other day about never had a hot chocolate this good before. But more importantly for me, we've never had a hot chocolate this healthy before. That it's not doing damage, but it's actually supporting our immune system. Who would have ever thought? I wish they could do that with ice cream. Who knows? If anyone could, probably Sisel could. And we're preparing. I mean, look, I have 2 pair of glasses. I always have a plan B and a plan A. You always have to be ready for anything. And that's made us different. We have been able to think outside the box. The pandemic shut companies down. They went down in volume. Some have disappeared. We went up because we thought out of the box. The glasses just don't have to go on top. I know this will remind Leisel of something crazy Dad would do, but they can go on the top. They can go on the bottom. You can put them over your mouth. You can do whatever you want to do. Yeah, look at that. Maurice right there. Boom. And so think out of the box. And when we build a business, it's the same way. We think out of the box. We think, what do people want? Let's make it fun and let's reward them. We have a weight loss competition that's going to start. Who right now is a dynamic coach? If you're on the call, you're obviously a leader. Think about coaching. Nobody in the world has a product like Sizzle Thin and Turn and Burn. So right there, you have the vehicle to give you the results. People need leaders. And I'll tell you that again. People need leaders, but they need leaders who are motivational, that can inspire them, can help them rise to the occasion. But more importantly, they need leaders who lead by example. I mean, I'm looking at the commissions that we paid out today. And I mean, now we have people who are making $1 million a year. Isn't that incredible? But I look at that, guess what? They put a lot of it back into their business, and they're leading by example. They're out there on the road. They're talking to people. And most importantly, they're just sharing their experience and their dynamic health and what they're doing with their business. And people gravitate. It's like a magnet. If you are full of good and you are telling people and helping people and inspiring people, people gravitate to you. That's the easiest way to build a business. And so I'm so glad to be on the call, the last call of the year, but I'm so excited for the 1st of January. And we're going to talk about, Mower Mountain. We're going to talk about the weight loss competition. We have new catalogs coming out in the spring and summer. Mower Mountain, you need to be there. Leisel pushed hard to have only people in Australia maybe have a chance of coming here, cut the rest of us out. But guess what? I'm okay with that, because all we need to do is light that fire underneath Maurice and Betty and Michael and everybody else on the call out there. And guess what? People in Australia are very familiar with wildland fires and brush fires, but it all starts with one match, doesn't it? Let Sisel ignite you. And I can tell you from experience, and Milo and Leisel can too, we've seen it. We've seen where someone struck a match in Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, Missouri, Wisconsin, Minnesota, all over, and a little flame becomes a raging fire for good. And boy, people's lives are changed for the better. You're part of the family, as part of the family, I'm, obviously the patriarch of this family at this stage of my life. And Maurice, thank you for pointing out how gray my beard's getting. I'm looking like Father Christmas. And Father Christmas says, enjoy your family, enjoy your relationships, but share what you're part of with everybody, because that'll bless everybody's lives. And don't give up. We still have 2 weeks left. I think Milo told us here a couple of days ago that, we had our biggest month ever last month, but this month's on track to be even bigger than last month. And so you found that jewel out in the desert and that sizzle, but what are you going to do with it? Magnify it, make it more than it is. And I tell you one thing I know, I have confidence in you that every single person on this call today can take this business to the level they want to, because you have a message that everyone out there is looking for. It's how you present it. It's the relationship that you design between you and that person, and it's got to be genuine. You really have to have an interest in them. It can't be just a memorized speech that you do, but show a real genuine interest, I have interest in mankind as a whole. I want the world to be at peace. I want people to have great health. I want to help people become successful, each and every one of you. But it's that old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So go out there, be the example, be the leader that I know each and every one of you are, and have a very, very Merry Christmas, enjoyable holiday. And thank you for not commenting on Leisel's hair today. I can see she had a rough night last night. She'll set a new goal for 2024. Maybe Santa Claus will bring a hairbrush in her sock. Who knows? Miracles happen on Christmas. So
it would be a Christmas miracle for sure.
That's right. Merry Christmas.
And if you guys want to unmute and tell Milo and Thomas Merry Christmas, we won't have any questions or comments, but just send them off. I know you guys like to do that, and feel free. So thanks for joining us, guys.